back and part of this playing 11. And that's the reason I think that's more of a tactical change when it comes to Jitesh. Obviously, he's been part of this setup. He gets the game because Ishan would generally bat at 3, so Shreyas bats at 3 now and then. You need a replacement, someone who can bat in the middle order, and that's where Jitesh comes into that playing 11.
2 drives, can't find the gap. Yashasvi Jaiswal, 1 for 64. His figures in the previous game. Joint highest conceded by an Australian. 5 changes for Australia. Eros.
The last man standing is Travis Head from the World Cup squad. The rest have gone back home, so that's meant that there's been a lot of changes and an opportunity also to experiment through the middle order. I'm not sure if that will be their batting lineup this evening, but lots of changes in that middle. Got some power of McDermott. Chris Green on debut as well. Off spinner, tall boy.
Can't find the gap. Good lengths from Aaron Hardy in this over. Just a little bit of shape. Hasn't done much except for the first ball. Trying to hit on the up again. Can't find the gap.
Chris Green on debut. Obviously, we've seen him before here in India. He's played in the IPL for KKR.
Big appeal. Ananta Padmanabhan says no. Do they want to review it? They have taken the review. IDFC first bank DRS.
TV umpire to director, we have a player removed for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Front foot checked, it's fair delivery. Move on to front toss. Vision, please. Keep rolling all the way through to the pad. Flat line when the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Original decision not out. Pitching outside leg. Going back to AP on field. AP, I recommend you to stay with your decision of not out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. Stand by. Yeah, signal now.
The decision was right from Ananta Padmanabhan. He was pitching outside the leg stump. Made an over, the third one of the series. India, none for none.
Look who's cheap now. You are, and millions more just like you with cheapoair.com. When you spend less booking your flight, you're free to do more, see more, and live more.
cheapoair.com.
Go ahead, be cheap.
Jason Behrendorff finds the gap this time, finally, with a flourish and a 4.
A bit of shape away from Yashasvi Jaiswal. Like we've seen it right through this series, he's not going to hold back. A little bit of room, goes for it, slices it. Because of that, picks up the gap between cover and point. Rather backward point.
The last ball of the previous over, there was a shout. He survived by a whisker because it was definitely crashing onto the stumps. What saved him was that it was pitching outside the leg stump. You heard the voice of third umpire Virender Sharma, Ananta Padmanabhan, said not out, and a single was taken, so it was 1 run, and there was leg byes, but a maiden over nonetheless for the bowler. Good single, very good single, and then an overthrow.
But just looking at Jaswal's performances through this T20 series, he's really throwing caution to the wind. His strike rate in those first 20 he got in the first game was 262. Second game when he got 50, it was 200 as well. I just wonder if he can find some middle ground as well, so he becomes a little more consistent.
And also, I think this pitch might have a little more help for the bowlers. Like I said, just felt a little cold on the touch. That would mean a little bit of lateral movement, and also might not come onto the bat as well as it has in the last few games. So I guess the big question for Yashasvi Jaiswal is whether he can handle the difference in this nature of the pitch.
Extra bounce by signal. That really took off.
It's really flowing off the surface here. There's nothing cold to touch about that. Matthew Wade got a mid on that. That would have been a really hot one. Look at this takeoff. Whoom! Straight over the top. And then actually started sailing north as well. Oh, yeah. Would have absolutely torn his glove off if he got a mid on that.
We've had one low bounce. And one that's taken off. 11 runs coming out that over, 12 with that was. Ben Dosh's.
It's a little flatter than what you'll see at the other end. He won't get that elevated bounce. But what he will do is he'll try and shape the ball away from the left-hander here, and he'll bowl the odd cutter as well. Probably comes into his own a little bit as the innings progresses. Not so much a new ball bowler. Take pace off in that stage.
Driven down the ground and battle forward again. Beat the man at mid-on. A lovely looking on drive from Yashasvi Jaiswal.
They're looking for that swing, Doshes. This time it's way too full. Almost a half volley. Played it really nicely. Not trying to overhit. Can be guilty of that at times. Yashasvi Jaiswal, by holding his shape together. Beautifully driven down the ground.
Some of the things in T20 have to be really loved. Just think of what happened with Aaron Hardy. 25 runs in the last over he bowled. The first over he bowls is a maiden. Behrendorff goes for 12. But this is the surface from today. Dos, your thoughts again? You want to change anything? You feel it's the same? It's got some green cover there.
Well, the question mark will be whether there was dew. Now, I'm led to believe that last night there wasn't. Previous evenings there were, and that'll make a big difference.
Aerial, and we'll find the boundary too.
Unlike Behrendorff, Wishes tending to float the ball up there. Trying to get the ball to swing, which you don't mind, but at this stage, too easy for Jaswell. He's able to climb into that. It was a little bit too straight on both occasions, the boundary. He's a hold the line outside off stump.
Again drifting down the leg side, paying the price. Third boundary of the over.
Yeah, too full again. It's a bit of a buffet so far. Full and on his pads, beautifully timed. Take nothing away from that piece of timing from Yashasvi Jaiswal. Those are easy pickings.
Three gone, 24 with that loss.
When these business owners need cash fast, they turn to Biz2 Credit. From new equipment to funds to expand, Biz2 Credit is the place to get your small business funding. Get approved in as fast as 24 hours. Scan the code on your screen now to get pre-qualified in 60 seconds. Biz2 Credit. Funding what's next.
Keeping my family healthy is my top priority. Thankfully, I discovered Aquasana. Their water filters remove the contaminants I worry about most. It's a must for my healthy home. Visit aquasana.com today to get up to 50% off.
12 runs coming out that last over. Matthew Wade doing what most captains do. One over spell, Aaron Hardy, and then one over to Ben Dwarshes that went for 12. Ruturaj Gaikwad is yet to face a delivery. Berndorf, the standout bowler from the last game, bowled 3 in that first spell of his, and Guwahati with the second over now.
Dwarshes are going for 3 boundaries in that last over. Too full, driven down the ground. Too full and leg side-ish. This time further down leg side.
And too full. 3 very similar length deliveries on 3 very different lines. Got the appropriate action. And it's the trajectory as well. When you look at Berendorf, the way that he comes in, he's got a much higher action, bashes it in, and we saw the graphics in the lead up to these first few overs, and he just smashes it in 70% of the time on a length in that ugly kind of 8 metre zone. Get the odd ball to shape. He'll want to do that, but then he'll go back into that more constructive holding pattern, length and line. It's so important inside these power plays to do this job.
Cut away. Rare poor delivery from Jason Berendorf, trying to angle it away, giving the width which Ruturaj Gaikwad required.
Loves width. I think he was trying to bring that ball back into the right-hander. Just went on with the angle and offering that width.
As you rightly said, Haydos, in the previous game he hardly gave anything away. Wants the quick single and will make it comfortably.
Gaikwad brings up a great 100. Attacks everyone, both sides of the wicket. Was really strong, in particular, sort of through that point region, through covers. He loves to slash away. A bit of downtown action. Short, he's brilliant. Plays a very conventional pull shot. Very few kind of slogs like that. So he constructed his innings at a tempo of in and around that 80. And he put the trigger down midway through and made a big one. He's some player, isn't he?
And the kind of maturity he showed, because when you think of what was happening around him, 2 wickets fell quickly. He was 21 of 21 balls. 10th over, he was 21 runs, and then to get 102 of 36 deliveries shows some maturity and class.
And he didn't need to as well, because Jaswell, as I said, was striking away in about that sort of 260 zone. So there you can see his progression. 1 to 20, calm as a cucumber. 21 to 40. He still steadied the ship because he had plenty that was going around him, and then really took it on in the back power play, or the last third of the match. Brilliant stuff.
29 without loss.
On debut, Chris Green, a lot of experience playing T20 cricket, 191 matches, 159 wickets, a very good economy rate of less than 7. And he does bowl with the new ball. Chris Green to bowl the 5th. Quite used to bowling in the power play. He's done that before.
Bowling. Not ready, boy.
And doesn't really turn the ball a lot, does he? He's bowled a lot of those straighters and drifters. Kind of a drifter which actually swung away from the right-hander. Now be careful. He's bowling a very good line as well, just shade outside Austin.
Tim David getting the job there, presenting Chris Green with his first T20 international caps. His family in the background. I think that was Chris Green's dad and his brother there. And it's a wonderful moment for a young man. I call him young man. He's 30, but he's a good young player. He's earned his stripes in a different fashion to a lot of young Australian players. He's applied his trade around the world in franchise cricket, predominantly in the CPL for a number of years. Now getting his opportunity for Australia.
Interesting matchup this. Boundary it is. Just a little bit of room outside off stump, and Jaiswal bounces on it.
Both these two Indian players gave Green the benefit of the doubt in the first couple of deliveries. There's probably no such thing as not being seen in international cricket. I'm sure there would have been lots of research done on Green ahead of this match. But the third ball, a little bit of wit, no turn, and dispatched.
Hasn't timed it, got enough pad on it to clear the mid-wicket fielder. A couple of runs for Yashasvi Jaiswal.
He's just holding in the wicket. Again, that sliding delivery, kind of bowls it off the top of his index finger. Tends to gather a little bit of shape. Holding up on the wicket.
Oh, that's a gift. That's an absolute gift. And he grabs that opportunity with both his hands. Yashasvi Jaiswal, first 6 of this innings.
Yeah, nervous drag down there from Chris Green. I think he's trying to attack Jaiswal with that leg. He's a tall man. Whilst he might have not quite got a hold of the previous ball, that one was just way too short. Jaiswal pounced on that.
The Filipino ready from this over. A little hurried that time. Yashasvi Jaiswal 14 from it, 43 without loss after 5.
By unveiling the significance of your birth chart, I can reveal your innate qualities, talents, and life path. Astrology and numerology is the key to unlocking your full potential. Call me today to begin your journey towards fulfillment.
Check this out. Check out ordering groceries with your hands full in an add to cart pose and on your study break. Check out same prices in-store and online with Order, Pickup, Deliver. Shop right. Check out Happy.
Yashasvi Jaiswal against spin. 277 this series. That's how much he likes spin. Last over, number 14, his first over in T20 International. A little surprised that it's not going to be Berendorf bowling a third. It's going to be Aaron Hardy to bowl the sixth of the last over of the power play. The last over of the power play. It's going to be Dwash's. Beg your pardon, Aaron Hardy. Goes downtown. One bounce and into the fence.
Well, Aaron Hardy was brilliant in the first over of the game. Big LBW shout on this man, Jaiswal, just pitching outside leg, but on this occasion he's gone cross seam. It's in the hitting zone and Jaiswal pins the ears back, pumps it straight back over his head before. I think Hardy's on purely for his development. I think they know what Berendorf can do in the power play. I think it's giving him an opportunity to see what he can do under pressure at the back end of the power play. It's completely different pressure to bowling the first over of the game.
So protection of the deep in that area.
And that first ball was probably the first one and he kind of just floated up there. Even the LBW decision was hard length, just outside the line of leg stump, but they're much better length. All the boundaries off the quicks have generally been in this innings because they've been too full. This green 6 now knows what it feels like on debut to get met and then be under pressure initially. The Suri's average across his vast experience at sort of 6 runs and over, but here it's a different kettle of fish.
Right given and rightly so. Yashasvi Jaiswal, as was mentioned before, Haydos, he's been very good. His approach, the impact that he's had so far in the series, he's already increased to 37 of 26.
Yeah, they're the 3 balls that I was talking about, all length deliveries. He gets the short one off green, but the rest have been pretty full. Genuine slot deliveries, there's no doubt about it.
We'll let that one go. We call one for the over. A good change of length.
Similar trend as well, Ruturaj Gaikwad is getting no strike whatsoever. He won't mind it. It's terrific partnership batting. But he's got nothing really that he's been able to hold the end.
Well, he didn't face the ball until the start of the 4th over. So that whole dynamic changes. And this is where it's crucial for Hardy to try and keep him on strike to limit the damage.
Yeah, good running there, play with soft hands, and also I guess he realizes his role when he's batting with someone like Yashasvi Jaiswal. That's his role, kind of rotate the strike, get Jaiswal on strike, and the 50 partnership comes up.
Yeah, lack of game awareness though from Australia there, but all the fielders are back on the ring. Gaikwad's only faced 7 balls prior to that, so they needed to be trying to keep the squeeze on so that Jaiswal doesn't get back on strike for these last 2 balls where he's going to attack.
Around the wicket, Hardy. Good hard length there.
Much better length. Make Jaiswal play across to the onside. Big boundaries today, certainly bigger than the other 2 venues that we've been at. Try and get that strike rate down in that sort of 130 zone. At the moment he's just owning Australia.
He goes at 168 in the power play. And this is the last delivery of the 6th A deep backward point and a deep square leg. Goes hard length, it's up in the air and it should be taken. And it is! Ben McDermott, the fielder. And that'll be the end of Yashasvi Jaiswal's innings.
Brilliant from Aaron Hardy. He came around the wicket after being hit for a four by Jaiswal. First ball of the over. He finishes with 2 overs in the power play, 1 for 7. He's gone hard into the surface. He just kissed it and bounced higher than Jaiswal was waiting for. Got a little bit big on him. Safe pair of hands from McDermott at mid-on, running around to his left. And that's a huge wicket for Australia. The dangerous Jaiswal departs. India 50 for 1 at the end of the power play.
It's a nice sunny day for cricket.
It's the time for the batsman, the 12th man, and the groundsman. The days of the know-it-all that don't know it all. And the come one, come all. An invitation to the run-takers, the matchmakers, and the partnership breakers. It's the time for the many flavors of cricket, and the many, many, many flavors it brings out in you. Royal, for the many flavors of you.
Look who's cheap now. You are, and millions more just like you with cheapoair.com. When you spend less booking your flight, you're free to do more, see more, and live more.
cheapoair.com.
Go ahead, be cheap.
When these business owners need cash fast, they turn to Biz2 Credit. From new equipment to funds to expand, Biz2 Credit is the place to get your small business funding. Get approved in as fast as 24 hours. Scan the code on your screen now to get pre-qualified in 60 seconds. Biz2 Credit. Funding what's next.
Now that Yashasvi Jaiswal's back into the pavilion. Chris Green.
Yes, great.
A lot of protection now. End of the power play. And that single will bring Shreyas Iyer on strike, the new batter.
Yes, strong career so far for Iyer. I just would have liked to have seen Australia go with another quickie while the ball's new. Just an opportunity for Iyer to be able to rotate strike, get into his innings. There's no mid-wicket.
Yeah, bowling Greenie.
But the other thing is Australia's gone in with 2 seamers and Hardy. He's the one who picked up the wicket of Yashasvi Jaiswal.
I was really keen to see a delivery like that, pulling away to the onside. Jaiswal, I felt, was loving the width, loving it through covers, loving the width.
Oh, nice.
Bigger ground, there's always that temptation to try and overhit the ball as well, and definitely just got on him from Hardy a little bit quicker than he expected.
And it just highlights how exciting young Hardy is as a prospect. He's a tall boy, he bats in the top 6 for WA. He opens the bowling in Sheffield Shield cricket with the new ball.
Yeah, Greenie. Take it easy, mate.
It's good running. And it'll be quite interesting to see how both these batters play now, because they're very similar in how they kind of pace their innings. And talking about dimension of this ground, 68 meters on the right was the offside point, and 66 towards square leg. Downtown 80 meters. It's a biggish ground. It looks actually bigger than those what we just saw.
Oh, yeah, like it.
Yeah, it does. It certainly looks big down this one end anyway. Pockets are a little bit bigger one end than the other. Yeah, I just want to pick up that point, Cato. You, in the West, you always had this great capacity to produce quality all-rounders. You've now got 3 in a row. Green, obviously Hardy and Mitch Marshall lining up, ready to go. It's brilliant. What do you reckon that is? Might come back to that next over.
Oh, nice, mate.
Good comeback for Chris Green here. 5 singles from that over, 55 for 1.
With the Asian wisdom of Cosmos and with your personalized birth chart, I can guide you on your life's journey. My advice will offer you a roadmap to realizing your true potential. Call me today to begin your journey towards enlightenment.
The best thing about Chime is being paid up to 2 days early. Whenever I need cash out, Chime has more than 60,000 fee-free ATMs. Accessing my cash has to be easy. That's why I love Chime. Join me on Chime at chime.com.
Unleash Sangha into the attack. 6th game for him in T20 eyes.
Yeah, he's a youngster and he's travelled as well in this series. Just a few things as a youngster he's going to need to develop here. A more consistent line at the stumps, not giving away the stumps.
Oh, nice, eh?
An ability to be able to hold the line means that you've got a player on strike. He's got the lowest percentage of dot balls inside these 3 games so far. Just 23% of the time. So it just means that a batter's never under pressure. They're either scoring runs heavily or they're certainly off strike.
Yeah, we want to answer that question. 3 all-rounders, all from Western Australia.
Yeah, it's a good point, Haydos. I've been lucky enough to sort of get an idea of how it all works over there, having been part of the Scorchers setup in the last 4 or 5 years, helping out with their list. And what stands out to me is it's a very, very good environment for these young guys to play their cricket. They've got extremely good leadership on and off the field. And the thing that stands out to me too is they've got some highly experienced coaches there that are guiding them in the right direction.
Choose the call, yeah. Should have been easy to. We're talking about obviously Aaron Hardy, Mitch Marsh, Cameron Green here, all 3 of them from Western Australia. Has the pitches got to do anything? The friendly, pace friendly, and the bounce, and so even as a batter, you want to like try out bowling quicks every now and then.
Well, they still play their Sheffield Shield cricket at the Wacker, and that's obviously got a history of, whilst not being as quick as it was probably in the glory days in the sort of 80s and 90s, it's still got a lot more pace and bounce than a lot of the other venues in Australia. As we see that work out to right and mid-on, it's beautiful placement there from Shreyas, picks up 2. But I think the big part of it is, as I mentioned, is the coaching structure there. First under Justin Langer, probably 6 or 7 years ago now, before he took the Aussie job. So they had the leadership of Justin, and then it's been followed by Adam Voges, who was a very successful captain, particularly for the Scorchers and for WA.
Goes aerial, there's a fielder there, and he makes no mistake. It's the debutant, Chris Green. Very good catch, running to his right. And Shreyas Iyer's stay was a short one.
Well, that's a lovely moment right there. Everyone remembers the first wicket, the first 100 they ever made at any international level. It's Green's occasion here. Shreyas Iyer lines up that deep mid-on boundary. And we saw this in the range hitting as well. It's not that easy to hit the maximums at this ground, whether it's a little slower or holding in the wicket. And that's a tremendous first occasion. Shreyas Iyer, he's gone for 8. And India 62 for 2.
When these business owners need cash fast, they turn to Biz2 Credit. From new equipment to funds to expand, Biz2 Credit is the place to get your small business funding. Get approved in as fast as 24 hours. Scan the code on your screen now to get pre-qualified in 60 seconds. Biz2 Credit. Funding what's next.
With the ancient wisdom of Cosmos and with your personalized birth chart, I can guide you on your life's journey. My advice will offer you a roadmap to realizing your true potential. Call me today to begin your journey towards enlightenment.
With Lemonade Health, I can order my erectile dysfunction medication from anywhere, right from my phone. It's discreet, fast, and affordable. Plus, it gets shipped right to my front door. Because after all, some things are just better at home. Visit lemonadehealth.com.
You do anything to keep your family healthy. So, isn't it time that you started thinking about your water? With Aquasana, the contaminants you worry about most are removed. Get clean, healthy water in your home today.
Now up to 50% off at aquasana.com.
Suryakumar Yadav it is. On strike. Open his account with a single straight up. A successful over for Sangha, 63 for 2.
down India. Yashasvi Jaiswal, Shreyas Iyer back in the team, only contributing 8. Yashasvi Jaiswal got India off to a very good start once again. But Australia know how to claw back. Bowling change, Ben Brocious. Oh, is it out? Looks like it's an outside kick. And what a move this has been from the skipper. One of the most dangerous batters. And he's on his way back to the pavilion.
We spoke about it 2 overs ago with this new ball. Getting Dwarshus, one of the seamers, back on with this new ball. And that's exactly what Matthew Wade's done here. Beautiful seam, just angling across the Indian skipper. And he gets the outside edge to a gleeful Matthew Wade. That's a big, big blow to India. The skipper departs. And that's a big moment for Ben Dwarshus. His first T20 international wicket for Australia. The skipper departs for 1. And India now 63 for 3.
Do you have a box of videotapes, film reels, or photos that are degrading? Legacy Box professionally converts them to DVDs, thumb drive, or the cloud. Legacy Box is simple and safe, with over 1 million satisfied customers. Visit legacybox.com.
Guys, how frustrating is it to find a great pair of jeans? Too tight here, too loose there, too long there? Standard jeans use just 2 measurements, and Taylor Custom Jeans use 7 different measurements to give you the perfect fit. Your phone can measure you right now. Download the M-Tailor app on iOS or Android. Choose from hundreds of styles. M-Tailor measures you digitally and is 20% more accurate than a professional tailor. With free shipping and a money-back guarantee, get your new favorite pair of jeans today. M-Tailor, available on the Apple App Store or Android.
They're going for 12 runs in the over, gets the perfect length and the ball to leave the right-hander. 50 catches for the skipper Matthew Wade, the first Australian to take 50 catches as a wicketkeeper in this format.
Yeah, an excellent captaincy too. Get one of his seamers back on. We get a slip in here to Rinku.
Off the mark straight away. It has to be a different role now for Rinku Singh.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see whether, as we see the replay here, just a good length early on, fractionally full, trying to drag Surya forward. As you can see there, that front foot doesn't really get much of a stride in. The Australians would have known that. Plays with his hands away from his body, and just a great length early on to the Indian skipper.
Yeah, nice little passage of play. Firstly, with Sangha, his wicket out to the debutant Green, and then backed up by that one. He got very, very heely. That's always a dangerous side. It just means that you're not actually committing onto the front foot whatsoever, and that's pretty typical of Surya Kumar Yadav as well. He's a very handsy player, as he says, but once you see that front foot sitting on the heel, you've got no definite base to hit from. He literally just poked at this ball.
Also, when you look at it, he's not gone anywhere. He might think that he's gone on the front foot, and as you said, heel, but he's just outside the crease. He's so far behind that batting crease that although he's gone forward, he's still not gone anywhere. Pulled away. Rinku Singh with a positive shot.
Yeah, 2 shot from Dwarshus. Rinku Singh's in too good a form. He's too good a player up the back foot with mid-wicket up to not put that away. He's just sitting and waiting, expecting it.
I'm still not convinced. Maybe a bit of Behrendorff could come on as well. You can see the captain there in anticipation. Certainly didn't get it cleanly. High on the bat, so definitely worth challenging with a good short pitch ball. Bigger boundaries, as I've mentioned.
Turned away on the onside. He's quick between the wickets. Rinku Singh, Ruturaj Gaikwad too. They were on the lookout for the second run, and there was a great point you made, Hedas. When you look at these dimensions and just the stadium, it's a biggish ground. Visually, you see it's big. So as a batter, you end up sometimes overhitting, as you said, and that was on view. Shreyas Iyer trying to drag it from outside the off stump, giving it an almighty go, and not getting that timing.
Yeah, the optics are really important when it comes to batsmanship. You know, trying to really look at areas of interest, but you can overhit the ball.
Lovely looking drive. 7 of the over, 70 for 3.
It's almost like magic. Physics. They're as easy as saying, let's go camping.
Kizik, let's go fishing.
Hey, Dick, take me to the spa. Not bad, right?
Yeah, this works. Hey, Steph, you ready?
No, this doesn't work.
Honeymoon spot?
Perfect. Visit kizik.com/TV to get a free gift with purchase.
Yashasvi Jaiswal off to a start. It was dismissed. Shreyas and Surya, the other two to be dismissed. Ruturaj Gaikwad still out there.
Bowling, boy.
Very similar to what happened in the previous game for Ruturaj Gaikwad. He was run a ball. This time he's less than run a ball, striking at 85.71.
Oh, yeah. Box. Big wicket, box.
Yeah, and the thing about that innings in Guwahati was that he had very good support from his skipper, Surya Kumar, who got 39 off 29. Was aggressive early and allowed him to bat deeper into the innings and get settled. That's not quite the case tonight with those 3 early wickets, but maybe it's Rinku's role tonight to take the pressure off him.
Also to the point that you were making about Tanvir Sangha, you mentioned the dot ball percentage, which is low, and you can understand a young spinner coming into play in India in tough conditions with a red ball. But what's good from him is that every time he gets the ball right, there's something about those deliveries. A lot of fizz and a lot of good revs. It's about getting it right, getting that action right so that there is repeatability and consistency. 3 wickets to 4.
Yeah, we see there Aaron Hardy is hitting a good length, gets an extra bounce. Jaiswal perishes to McDermott. Josiah trying to go big off Tanvir Sangha, well caught by Cameron Green, Chris Green I should say. And then the big wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav, then Dwarshuis with his first international wicket.
Pulled away. This is the problem area. Every now and then he bowls a drag down, and those are easy pickings for a batter.
Yeah, exactly what you mentioned, Kartik. Experienced spinners, they all learn the great art of being able to control the ball. Bowls his lion's share of deliveries like this that get smashed away. Somehow just with experience find a way to control the ball a little better. I don't think there's any due at this stage, so we certainly can't be blaming that.
Halfway stage, India 79 for 3. Rinku feels he's missed out, and umpire Madana Gopal signalling for some drinks.
Cricket's fastest format is back, where it all started.
That's incredible.
Abu Dhabi T10 returns with a bang.
Oh boy.
Batting powerhouses.
We're back here in Bat City. Oh, that's even bigger.
Calypso swagger.
It's like the big man to play shots like that.
Asian flair.
Oh, he's bowled him. He's bowled him. And again.
Abu Dhabi T10 have them all. Don't miss it.
It's a nice sunny day for cricket. The team has decided to bat, given the recent record here. This pitch.
It's the time for the batsman, the 12th man, and the secret rituals of the groundsman. The days of the know-it-all that don't know it all, and the come one, come all. An invitation to the run takers, the matchmakers, and the partnership breakers. The six-cheerers, the duck-fearers, and the ground-clearers. 40 overs of calculation, superstition, and celebration. a time for the many flavors of cricket and the many, many, many flavors it brings out in you. Royal, for the many flavors of you.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now and get this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. This book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that can help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And if you call right now, as a bonus, we'll throw in a free annuity rate report. We've researched over 1,200 annuities summarizing the rates and benefits for you. So don't miss out on this opportunity because supplies are limited. Call now and find out how you can get up to 33% more income in your retirement, and you'll receive Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report as an added bonus. Both books are yours free, just for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-518-7899. That's 800-518-7899. Again, 800-518-7899.
Raising children means you need support. Kiziks are the truly hands-free shoe that can handle anything mother...
Yeah, you can see Green here trying to use that arm ball of his, try and pin Rinku in front, or get him cutting against the ball coming back into the stumps.
You know who he reminds me of? Every time he sets up to start bowling his run-up, a South African off-spinner called Johan Botha.
Yeah, and like Botha, he never gives away the stumps too much, Green, either. I think that's really the key in this format. Making players like Rinku Singh drive his hands across the line of the ball, just hoping for the mentality of you miss and I hit. Especially on this wicket, which I think is a little bit of variation. I don't think it's a high-quality wicket that we've seen in the previous few matches.
Going fine. Was it off the pad or off the bat? Leg by signal. One common denominator though. Johan Botha and Chris Green, South African gone.
Very true. And he hasn't come through the traditional pathway. He's only just started playing state cricket in the last sort of 18 months to 24 months for New South Wales. He's bided his time playing in the BBL and overseas in the CPL, in county cricket in England.
Oh, yes, Greeny, great bowling. Up that Greeny boy.
Yeah, well, that move made him a much better bloke, Kartik. Simple as that. Coming from South Africa over to Australia, just that simple short flight makes all the difference. You can look inside the cabinet as well and see a little bit of gold dust in there.
I knew that was around the corner.
Yeah, I'll let you get away with too much today.
Yes, Greeno.
Good lengths, very good lengths. Even the previous over, when you talk about someone like Tanveer Sangha, one of the things he definitely has to work on is his front arm. That's the key for his consistency, because every time he drags it down, that front arm goes down quickly, and when he bowls those full bungers, it just stays on for too long. And every time he gets it right, it looks absolutely beautiful. Lots of reds. Quicker one to finish the 11. Just 4 of it, 83 for 3.
By unveiling the significance of your birth chart, I can reveal your innate qualities, talents, and life path. Astrology and numerology is the key to unlocking your full potential. Call me today to begin your journey towards fulfillment.
When these business owners need cash fast, they turn to Biz2 Credit. From new equipment to funds to expand, Biz2 Credit is the place to get your small business funding. Get approved in as fast as 24 hours. Scan the code on your screen now to get pre-qualified in 60 seconds. Biz2 Credit. Funding what's next.
And it was 1 for 12 after his 4 in the previous game. Brent Warshes, expensive first over. Good comeback to get Surya Kumar Yadav and Tanveer Sangha getting Shreyas Iyer. Chris Green on debut, none for 22. $83 for 3, and some more spin from Australia. Matthew shot. It's a good little passage, Cara. Just the way the spinners have operated, just stringing those good deliveries and creating pressure.
Yeah, I think it's Matthew Wade's way of trying to say to Gaikwad, are you going to take on the right arm off spinner, knowing that that's his matchup? And we saw that the first ball. He's tried to mow him out to the leg side, ended up shanking it out to deep square leg. But I think this is the man he's on for. But it works at both ends for Australia, this.
Oh, yes, shorty down. Yes, shorty.
Yeah, they're all important saves, those. You can never discount the fact that now got Rinko Singh for the second time on strike, and they'll be feeling some pressure as well here. Good over from Green, the last over. It's now followed up with a good first two balls.
Oh, switch it. They switch it, and it's gone a long way.
That's gone absolutely miles. That's some power in the switch here. Take a look at this. This is a matchup Wade would have wanted. And the alternative here, absolutely brilliant. Look at the power through his, he's only a little fella, but look at the power through his arms.
How calm is he at the crease? So unruffled by anything that's happening around him.
Yeah, bowling shorty. Easy roots. Drop, mate.
Seriously, that was some hit. He just blocks one. And nothing wrong with the delivery when you look at the length and what Matt Shot did. Oh, enormous power.
Yeah, Matthew Shaw probably bowled a pretty similar ball to the one that he bowled the previous delivery for a dot, and it goes for 6.
Oh, nice shorty bowl, mate.
Can't could say that's desperation.
Not in this format. Not in this format, Ados. Maybe in one-day cricket. Test match cricket for sure.
Definitely sensed they needed a boundary, India, and they got one. That's what they're so good at doing. Call it what you like, Karthik, but it's one heck of a shot.
Sometimes desperation gets the best out of a player. 12 gone, 93 for 3. Going at 7.75 at the moment, India. We've seen some high scores right through the series. Lots of bowling options for Australia.
We haven't actually seen Matthew Wade use the sixth bowler so far that frequent in this series, which he has in this game. Cautious. Much more comfortable bowling at this phase. 5-game series, this one, the IDFC First Bank Trophy. That's what they're playing for, these two teams. Poised at 2-1 after 3 games. But a game to go after this, the last one, Bengaluru. Can Australia take it to the decider, or make the last one the decider? Beautiful shot, magnificent. Holding on to that shape and going downtown for a boundary.
Yeah, it's a tough field to bowl to, this one. Both mid-off and mid-on are up in the ring. Matthew Wade trying for another wicket here. The Gaikwod's up to it. Cautious, put it on a good length. That was a beautiful shot, just hitting straight through the line of the ball. Effortless from Gaikwod, man in form.
Mid-off, mid-on, still inside the circle. And that's the length he wants to bowl with that field. That's a better length also for the pitch. Maybe a little too paced.
It's how these modern day batters access, isn't it? So still at the crease. And so as if he's committed himself, and then he knows that this is the length he needs to access that area and get that kind of elevation.
Good length. Really good length, that one. And going back at this pitch, and what do you think, both of you, would be a good total here? This doesn't seem like a 200 pitch. Definitely a lot more help for the bowlers as compared to the last 3 games that we've seen in the series.
Yeah, I think India know that Australia probably don't have the depth in their death bowling here tonight. It's quite an inexperienced attack. And Berendorf generally doesn't bowl at the depth, but they're saving him for 2. We see that played out nicely to deep point, but I would have thought from here India would be happy to get anything over 170. They've still got a bit of work to do because Australia can strike in this next couple of overs and get Jadesh out here. They'll feel like they might be able to control the back end of the innings, particularly if it's Rinku that gets out. But if these two can get through the next couple of overs, then India could score anything in those last 5 overs, given the form these two are in.
So great, and that is humongous. A massive 6 to finish the over from Rinku Singh. Oh my God. 107 for 3 after 13.
Telehealth care for erectile dysfunction. Consultations start at $25. Licensed providers, medications with free shipping. Get your smile back.
Rinku Singh out in the middle, very different situation as compared to the last few times that's been out. Sangha.
Beautifully placed. Exactly where the gaps are. Starts the over with a boundary under pressure now, Sangha.
Yeah, this is why Gaikwod is so good. It's just fractionally wide from Sangha. Gaikwod pounced. And the placement was precise. Waited on the ball, didn't come off it too early. Just knocks it on the head, and that's a beautiful cricket shot.
Outside the edge and taken this time. Big wicket this. Ruturaj Gaikwod was looking dangerous, was set. Trying to go inside out, only managed to get a thick outside edge. And that'll be the end of Ruturaj Gaikwod.
Wonderful comeback from young Tanveer Sangha. Gets the length right here. It's a beautiful length, inviting the cover drive. He goes a little bit too inside out, Gaikwod. And as a result, doesn't quite line the ball up right, gets the outside edge, and a good catch taken by Ben Dwarshuis at the short third man position. And that's a big strike for Australia. Gaikwod gone for 32, and India now 111 for 4.
You have a box of videotapes, film reels, or photos that are degrading? Legacy Box professionally converts them to DVDs, thumb drive, or the cloud. Legacy Box is simple and safe, with over 1 million satisfied customers. Visit legacybox.com today and get 50% off.
I seriously hate bank fees, especially overdraft fees. I think they're the worst. That's why I love Chime. I don't get any monthly fees. One of my favorite features is Spot Me. I can overdraft up to $200 fee-free. With my business, one of the missions is to empower women. Banking with the Chime app empowers me to be in control of my money. I love Chime. Join me today and sign up at chime.com.
Flip in place for Jitesh. A really good comeback from the young man Tanveer Sangha. A lot slower and fuller. Get rid of Ruturaj Gaikwad, but that would mean Jitesh Sharma's out there in the middle. 149 is a strike rate in his T20 career.
Yeah, we've seen him play with a lot of freedom for Punjab Kings in that IPL. Bit of a dasher, bit of an X-factor there. How good is Tanveer Sangha when he gets it right? Just look at those deliveries. They phase. There's a lot of drop. And gets that bounce. This was scrambled. It was not the seam which we get to see from a leg spinner, but it had enough on it.
It was a much better length, inviting the drive compared to the previous ball, which was cut away. But Gaikwad went too far leg side and got himself in an awkward position.
Oh, that was close. Very close to Matthew's shot. And a couple of runs for Jitesh. A little bit of drift this time for Sangha. It's very close to Matthew's shot there. It's been a good over. Yeah, nicely bowled. 115 for 4 now, India after 14. India 115 for 4 after 14, 6 more overs to go. So with Chris Green to bowl his 4th. Around the wicket to Rinku.
Oh, nice. Hit him. Oh, good moving play.
The inconsistencies. Just a foot shot maybe from being a good length, and then corrects it, gets it right. Also a little bit more turn from the previous delivery. As Simon Catridge mentioned, he was trying to access the offside too far into it. Ended up getting that edge to shot third.
It bowls better to the left-handers. But also, was there a bit of a dip as well in that wicket delivery? Big. This time it's Jitesh Sharma. That's how he bats. That's how he's going to bat here as well.
This ball certainly doesn't muck around. Fourth ball he faces, absolutely hammers it over deep square leg for 6. It's a wonderful cricket shot. Poor ball from Green. That ball was drifting down leg, so Jitesh Sharma knew it was troubling the stumps. And he smacks it 89 metres over square leg.
That reaction. That's what the others are doing when Rinku's batting now.
He's got up 3 boundary riders on the onside, a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket and a long on. Full toss! Oh! This hit the umpire. Ananda Padmanabhan straight away apologises. There's half a chance for Chris Green as well.
What happens if the umpire catches that, trying to protect himself?
Was that his first reaction? His initial reaction was to catch it. That's long as well.
That is high and that is long. Second six of the over.
Chris Green just getting a bit too full here. On this occasion, a little bit of width on offer. Jitesh Sharma plants that front foot, just swings through the line of the ball. We saw a little bit of a way swing with that seam. Another maximum.
Great shot that one from Jitesh. He's fully committed. Better length, better length. A couple of sixes in this over already. This was a really nicely timed sweep, and this one, yeah, just love his transfer of weight. I'm fully committed to that shot. And Jitesh Sharma, his whole body weight behind that shot. A good flurry off that bat. Again, spin. Yeah, that's his favourite area, the leg side, not surprised, slog sweep and pull. Two of the three favourite shots for him. Again, spin. Last ball off his spin comes round the wicket. Now 14 from that last over from Green. India 1-2-9 for 4.
Look who's cheap now. You are, and millions more just like you. With cheapoair.com. When you spend less booking your flight, you're free to do more, see more, and live more.
cheapoair.com.
Go ahead, be cheap.
Jitesh Sharma getting a game in the series. Last game he played for India was Asian Games, where India won the gold medal. Projected score. India goes at 12 and over from here on to get to that 190 mark. And Sangha, too wide. There could have been more than 14. The last Chris Green over. A little bit of help from the umpire. It's straight. His first reaction was to catch it. A prolific cricketer bowler. It's a first-class career. But after the over, again goes up to Jitesh Sharma and apologizes. And stop a few runs. And standing in his 17th T20I. And a good over so far.
Still want to have a look at that Rinku 6. It was as if it was against the left arm spinner running down the track and an upper decker. That's how Qatar would run at left arm spinners. The way he ran at Ben Roche's.
Slightly different format, had to deal with the footholes. As we see the 6 there from Rinku Singh. That is supreme confidence. Skips down, knows exactly what he's doing, he's in control of the shot, doesn't try and swing too hard. It's a beautiful cricket shot from Rinku Singh that sails 100 metres.
The longest 6 so far in the series. On the gap for a couple of runs, Jitesh.
And the funniest is one of the longest 6 from one of the shortest men playing the series.
The pocket-sized dynamite. No two ways about that, Rinku Singh.
But it's the supreme calm, Deep, and Kato, he's just new into his international career. We've seen that at IPL level. It was a different role for him, a finishing role, but just the way he's got gone about it, it's just been brilliant. 134 for 4. After 16 overs, India 134 for 4. And just talking about Rinku Singh. Lots of left-handers hitting those big sixes. Only Marcus Coyne is the only right-hander. And 2 of the left-handers are pocket rockets. Ishan Kishan and Rinku Singh. Matthew Hayden. That feels like you running down the track and hitting one of the seamers.
You just get so much momentum when you do, Kartik. You get any movement towards the ball like that. Doesn't matter how high you are. If you get your hands through it, it's gone.
Aaron Hardy back into the attack, and a good spell when you look at what Tanvir Sangha has done. 2 for 30 or 4, he'll be happy with that. Improved returns in terms of economy, and also getting 2 wickets at a crucial stage for India, getting Shreyas Iyer, who's a good player of spin, good player of leg spin. Just the way he's operated. Ruturaj Gaikwad, another good player of spin.
Yeah, but India have found a way. Their last 5 overs have been going at 10s. Just the 1 wicket. They needed that sort of... If they'd lost 2 or 3 wickets deep, they would have been in trouble. But they've consolidated here.
Try at this time, slightly slow there. Jitesh Sharma, I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't think he was happy with his shot. And just moping around.
It does bowl a heavy ball. And every time Hardy's bowled that length, the back of length, the hard length, more often than not the batters have been hurried. Here again, Jitesh Sharma, mid-offs inside the circle, wanted to go over mid-off. A good awareness from Hardy, a good length. There, as you mentioned about this small little partnership, is so crucial. Straight away into Akshar after this. It's important for India that these 2 carry on for at least another couple of overs, and ideally speaking, one of them out there till the end. If you're looking anywhere near that 190 mark, but I reckon that 170, 175 should be a decent score, a good score here. I still don't know how much of an effect that you will have in the second half.
Yeah, that's the projected score. If you're talking about 12 runs and over, 10 runs and over takes you to 173, and they're going at 8.24 currently. In the gap, powered away for 4.
As soon as you get into the hitting arc of Rinku Singh, it just gets dispatched at will. See, the previous ball from Hardy was wide outside off stump. As soon as you get straight and at the body of Rinku Singh, he finds a way.
Such good hands and quick hands. Was ready for that shot ball and then was in good position to play it as well. It's good feeling from Berendorf. We'll keep it to a single. And looking at his bat swing there for Karthik and Haydos, look at that wrist cocking, and it doesn't really go back the hand. You see those levers bending, his elbow and his wrist cocking, and then at the point of impact, all those levers, they uncock and then they straighten. That's where he gets a lot of that power that we're talking about. The very shortest, high back lift, but a short back lift.
7 so far. Make it 13, 6 to finish the over. 7 for 4.
Look who's cheap now. You are, and millions more just like you. With cheapoair.com. When you spend less booking your flight, you're free to do more, see more, and live more.
cheapoair.com.
Go ahead, be cheap.
Yeah, good to see that dressing room in a happy mood. Just the mindset of many of these Indian batters and just the modern batters, it's so refreshing. Last 18 balls, 32 runs, 3 sixes and a 4. India have hit 7 sixes today. They hit 9 sixes in Guwahati, 3 overs left. Three overs left. Burned-off has 2. Top edge. Falls safely and trickles away for 4. Fortuitous. Rinku Singh.
Wanted to just play to square leg for a single maybe. At the knuckleball. Yeah, it was too early into that shot. A leading edge.
Will that be 4? Yes, it is. Again, drifting down the leg side. Barrendorf this time. Not someone who makes those mistakes. But Rinku Singh is on the move.
He's going to give Rinku Singh a good look at the Arsenal Barrendorf here. First ball was a knuckleball. That one then just drifting onto his legs as well. Just creating that little bit of width. Then he's got the conventional leg cutter and then the standard ball. So 3 weapons in his arsenal.
Another slower one, but this time it should be stopped. Rinku Singh wants the second. Quick to get there. This is brilliant batting. Just look at what he has done, how calm he's at the crease. He's striking consistently around the 165 mark.
There are 3 types of deliveries. The first 2 I suspect are the knuckleball. That's his stop ball on the left-hand side. Knuckleball in the middle that just floats away. You can never really get the pace of the ball. Rinku Singh showed that with a bit of luck over the top of the keeper of Wade. And then the other one just a genuine leg cutter. So 3 different deliveries.
Brilliant delivery. Just tailing in. He did well to dig it out.
So 2 out of those 3 deliveries actually gets into the arc of the left-hander. And that's where Rinku would want to capitalize on, and he's in great form. He's on fire. Came out to bat in a very different kind of a situation. He lost early wickets. That hasn't stopped Rinku so far. He's gone to 46 of just 28, playing some mouth-watering shots.
Another slower one, should be a couple of runs in the gap, but doesn't have the legs to go all the way. Another good over for India. 13 came in the previous over. 13 of this over so far with 1 delivery left.
Finding a way to get the job done, finding a way to get up in and around that 180 mark, be competitive in there for sure. It's not a 200 plus wicket. Takes some brilliant batting to get to that.
The good thing for them is that there is no due as of now. 50-run partnership between these two has come in pretty good time. India 161 for 4. 50-run partnership between Jaiswal and Gaikwad. 50-run partnership between Rinku and Jitesh. And this partnership has come only of 29 deliveries. Just the moment India needed it. They lost a few wickets, 2 of them close to the 60-run mark. And Rinku Singh has come and bossed the game.
Well, so has Jitesh Sharma, who's been the more dominant in the partnership. 29 off 15 balls. That's a great strike rate. So he's really just helped Rinku Singh as well, who had a job to do initially coming in and trying to salvage a partnership, find a way to get India to a competitive total. Well, both of these two have done that now. It's just how big they can go.
Yeah, like you said, it's not just about getting that 50-run partnership. It's they've got it in good time. The strike rate's been brilliant of just 30 balls this partnership. Cautious now, he's going to try and use that angle away from the right-hander.
That's been hit so hard. No one stood a chance. Jitesh Sharma
continues on. Jitesh Sharma. He's making some day of this. Listen to the sound of this. It's slapped away.
That finds the gap to perfection. He met the ball a little early so he could go in front of point.
And slightly aerial. A lot of ground for the man at deep point to cover. These are big boundaries here. Josh Philippe.
Very nice comeback ball from Delicious. Would have been tempted, I think, to go into the track there and maybe even straight at Jitesh Sharma, but he saw the movement across. Jitesh just moved across to the offside.
It's an interesting area to target for someone like Jitesh Sharma, because even during the IPL, how often have we seen him hit shots over cover? He's not one of those batters like Ishan Kishan whom you can trap by bowling outside the off stump. Full toss. The man underneath it, and he takes it with a bit of a juggle. Travis Head, bit of a juggle, but he takes it in the end. So Jitesh Sharma has to make his way back to the pavilion.
The high full toss, maybe a little too high to time it. You see that full toss and you want to go downtown, but no timing at all, and hence no distance. And how close was Travis Head to that? Skirting. Very close. A very good knock from Jitesh comes to an end. 35 of just 19 balls. 167 for 5 India.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. From leading financial firm J.D. Mellberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity, and it's free.
Call 800-680-0446.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Silac Insurance Company.
Call 800-680-0446. That's 800-680-0446.
Call now.
Left-handers at the crease now.
And 8 deliveries from hopefully left-handers, left-arm seamers. This could be interesting.
Trying to do the right thing there. When you look at what Ben Roches was trying to do, first ball to a new batter, try and find the hole. But Jitesh, he feels he's missed out.
Yeah, you can see the frustration. It wasn't the most convincing catch. I don't know how they ended up in his right duke. Travis Head secured it, but yep.
In the air taken. So the second wicket in the over. Ben Dorcius gets his third. Surya Kumar Yadav has got a surprise look, but a good delivery. Two good deliveries. Yes, one was a wide, but the next one right on the money. Akshar Patel cramped for room. And umpire Ananta Padmanabhan making sure that the catch was taken cleanly.
Umpire, they were for fair catch. Front foot check is fair delivery. Give me best angle of the catch, please. First touch is inside the boundary. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Keep rolling. Yeah, inside the boundary. I'm ready with my decision for the next screen.
The umpire is making sure that no part of the body or the trouser was touching the boundary cushions. The short lift stay out there for Akshar Patel. India 168 for 6. The last ball of the over, Deepak Chahar. He can have a mighty heave at it. All he does is poke at it. 168 for 6.
It's almost like magic. Physics. They're as easy as saying, let's go camping.
Kizik, take me to the spa.
Hey, Steph. You ready? No, this doesn't work. Kizik, the easiest shoe you'll ever put on. What a stupid commercial.
They got over 100,000 5-star reviews talking about how convenient and comfortable they are.
Dude, you sound like an ad.
Visit kizik.com/TV to get a free gift with purchase.
Ben Dorcius, 213 run overs before that, and for him to come and bowl a 7-run over with 2 wickets, getting a set batter out, just breaking the momentum of India. And Rinku Singh, unbeaten on 46. And Rinku Singh it will be, who will take strike to Jason Behrendorff.
And you expect Rinku Singh to play all 6 deliveries.
What a delivery! Immediately the finger was up and J.R. Badanagopal signals that it's Rinku Singh's time to go back, and Rinku has reviewed it. It's an IDFC First Bank DRS.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Front foot check, it's fair delivery. Move on to front of spin vision, please. Ball appears to miss the bat. Can we confirm it with our price, please? Stand by, waiting for our range. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Flat line when the ball passes the bat, no batting ball. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets to pass. Going back to Mehdi on field. Mehdi, stay with your decision of out. Your runs, please signal out now.
Yeah, the finger was up immediately from J.R. Madanagopal, and the ball was just shaving the stumps, and hence Rinku with the review. for Berendorf with a deadly Yorker. Gets the dangerous Rinku. So the 7th wicket down for India. And this has been a terrific comeback once again by Australia.
That's a cracking delivery. A little bit of reverse swing as well. This ducks under the line of Rinku Singh's eye. A good comeback. Very good, strong comeback from Rinku Singh. Should be very happy with that. 46, 168 for 7.
The new man in, Ravi Bishnoi, take the single. Yep. Turn the strike over to Deepak Chahar, who can use the long handle. What a comeback by Australia. 3 wickets in 4 deliveries.
The last couple of overs been brilliant for Australia. And this is massive. They're definitely looking at a few runs here. Short India with that wicket. And what a delivery. A hint of movement, a hint of tailing back into Rinku.
Berendorf's last over, he showed Rinku Singh all knuckleballs and slower ones in his first 3. Then he took pace on the ball. Now it's reversing, he's at the stumps.
Should be another one. Should be another one. Chris Green, the catcher. He started running back and then realized that there was nothing on the ball and had to run forwards. So 2 overs where 2 left-armers has made a massive dent into the Indian batting lineup. Deepak Chahar trying to go for the big one. Gets out in the deep.
And these are long boundaries. And no timing at all. In the end, a well-judged catch from the debutant. The end of Deepak Chahar. Gone without scoring. 169 for 8 India.
Yeah, what a shift this has been. Another good Yorker. Another Yorker tailing towards that off stump. 4 wickets in the last 7 balls. Just 2 runs. What a change in the momentum.
Yeah, it all matters, doesn't it? You have a look at that. 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th wicket. They're all just sitting under the 1-7 mark. Finally, they're across the line with the 170. India would be happy with that, because I still think that's a pretty competitive total looking at these conditions.
14 runs in the previous over that he bowled. He's come back strongly. Swung away on a great effort there in the deep. Ben McDermott. He dropped his bat there, had to run without it. Ravi Bishnoi, but brain effort in the deep.
Ben McDermott, brilliant piece of fielding. Ravi Bishnoi losing his bat first run, but half volley there. That's absolutely fabulous from him. And there you see Ravi Bishnoi running without his bat.
Sometimes when these lower order batters do a few things, it looks a bit comical. Last ball of the innings. Oh, great effort. A flying Matthew Wade, and was there a run out? And this is what happens when the lower order comes out. They run everywhere, helter-skelter, bats nowhere in their hand. It's just funny to watch.
So funny for Matthew Wade. Get that the very last ball of the innings.
He's not a happy chappy, Matthew Wade. But does well there. A couple of extra runs at least.
Last ball. onto the onside. Ravi Bishnoi is quick. He wants the second run, but will be run out. Good throw from the deep, and it's been referred.
AV umpire to director. We have an umpire review on ground at striker end. Please give me best angle for an out, please. Ball is in the hand, and batter is clearly short of his ground when the wicket is broken. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.